and they are going to be introduced to you by our president, Tomas Klucina.
All right, Mr. Toastmaster, Toastmasters, your guests. It's time for the table topics. So, tonight's table topics are going to be about relationships. They're going to go hand in hand with what Martin introduced us today. And I dare to say that 99% of us here are going to end up in a relationship at some point of their life. Maybe except for you, Rick, he's too ugly. But there will be times, there will be situations you find yourself in where you have to know how to improvise in order to save your relationship so it wouldn't crumble. And that's exactly what we're going to practice today. We practice going through a couple different situations you might encounter in relationship. Now, how it's going to go down. You're going to raise your hand, run to the stage, and you'll be assigned a topic, or you'll choose a topic. You have 30 seconds to prepare, and then you're going to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And there is one thing I would like to ask you. Regardless of the topic you choose, always talk to the audience. Don't talk to me, don't talk to the wall, don't talk to windows, don't talk to your audience. Alright? Are there any questions? Alright. Do we have a first volunteer? Alright. Welcome back to first session. You can take from these improvised. We'll just choose one. Alright. Vašek pick most memorable date ever. Now, you can do whatever you want to do with it, Vašek. You can share your experience, your most memorable date, or you can just make something up. You have 30 seconds to prepare, and then you can talk for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. You're lucky because I'm very experienced. A couple of years ago, I was studying in Pilsen, and there was a girl I really liked. I was meeting her very often, and she was always in company in some other guys. I was thinking about how to get to her and eliminate the other guys. without violence, of course. And there was a party. It was Wednesday, I guess, and she was there, of course, with her friends, with her male friends, and I was watching her all night. And there was a moment that they left, and she was there alone. I said, yeah, it's cool now. So I ran upstairs, and I approached her, and I approached her, and I started talking to her. And she was quite okay. It was very easy. I got the number, and I got to the first date. There was no problem, actually, in this part. But when we met each other and we went to the bar, she was quiet all the time. She didn't speak. I was talking to her and she was like, yeah, okay. That was it. 2 hours, and I was totally exhausted because I was keeping the conversation for all the time, and that was terrible. She was like, it was like talk to door. you had date with door. The same interaction. So that was most memorable, and it was worst date ever.
That is Bastian for this most memorable date ever. Alright, do we have another volunteer? I see a hand over there. Come on the stage. Alright, you can choose one of these. Ooh, alright. Meeting parents. This isn't scary at all, don't worry. So you're about to meet your boyfriend's mom for the first time. And you don't really, I'm going to paint the picture right now, alright? So listen. You're about to meet your boyfriend's mom for the first time. Yeah, future mother-in-law. And you don't really know much about her. You're standing in front of the house you're about to enter. And your boyfriend tells you to cheer you up. One thing. I gotta read it. My mom is like a shark. She can smell fear. So just, don't be scared. So you enter the room, and there you see silhouette in a chair. She turns. She shows you to sit, you sit, and she asks you one question. Tell me a little bit about yourself, and give me 3 good reasons why you should be dating my son. You have 30 seconds to prepare. And I'll be timing it. And you can speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And don't be scared.
You can smell your feet.
Good evening, and well, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kate. You probably know about me a lot already. So I couldn't come up with 3 reasons why I should date your son, because I have only one, and I think it should be enough. Yes, you probably know that we are dating for about 3 years. Yes, sorry, we didn't tell you. But I think the reason I will tell you, you will accept it, and we can move on. I'm not going to move to your house because we have our own place. Are you ready? Mom and Grandma.
What a twist! What a twist! Yuri, next speaker. Choose one. One. All right. First night. No. First fight. All right. I'll paint the situation again. You're going back from work, it's really late, you're exhausted and starving, you're famished. You know, and the whole thing, the whole way, the whole train ride back home, you're thinking only about one thing. It's not your girlfriend, it's chocolate chip cookies, your favorite ones. And you're just craving them. And when you get back, you find out that they are gone. Your girlfriend ate them all. And this isn't the first time she did that. What do you tell her? And you haven't had a fight before. It might be your first fight, so what do you tell her? You have 30 seconds to prepare.
Hello, dear. So again, no chocolate for Yuri, and you know how much I love it. But you see how I'm calm right now, and I'm not going to fight because I went to my haircut master. She, you know, a very beautiful girl, so she made me this perfect haircut, and we had a very good conversation about girls, about life, and about sex. Because, you know, when you go to haircut, you have a lot of newspapers and magazines just to relax and read about it. And one of them had a headline, sex and then fight. I was, oh my God, that's it. All girls have to know about it. And it's true, it's really true. So I opened and one famous Czech actress advised how can you overcome strong men. So her idea is to first sex and then fight. So dear, I love cookies and I love you. And love is so short for drama. So let's enjoy our time together.
Right, we have another volunteer over there. Thank you again. Well done, Stefan. Alright, you can choose. Oh, I'll give you this. It's first date. Alright. So you're on the first date with this guy, and you really care about him. I think he might be the one. And you don't want to mess things up, so you're really watching out what you're going to say. And he asks you this question. Would you rather have 2 boobs or 4? No, I'm just kidding. What was your first kiss like? Tell me the details. How did it go? But you only have 1 to 2 minutes. I don't want to hear too much about your ex-boyfriend. So
So wait a minute, there is no situation with my first date.
you're just gonna talk about
My first kiss.
your first kiss. It can be true, it can be made up. It's completely up to you. If you haven't been kissed, it's okay too.
No, I think that my story will satisfy you. So.
All right. You have 30 seconds to prepare.
I don't need that. So once upon a time, I was in Greece. I was there on a holiday, and I was 14 years old, and I was very adventurous kind of girl. So that 2 weeks I spent like I was kind of I didn't know, my barriers. I was like I didn't know what could happen, that these guys could be like bad people, and I just didn't thought about that. So during 2 weeks there, I just sat on a motorbike with total stranger and like ride the whole city and then end up in a dark street, and that was how it ended up. And we had a kiss and it was terrible. And fortunately he rode me back. He rode me back with the motorbike, so I was safe. And I started checking like after he dropped me by my hotel, so I was like, okay, I survived. I don't want to do that again. And I was shouted at by my cousin, and she was like, "Are you crazy? What if something happened?" Because can you imagine? I was 14, guys. I was 14, and I was with the. And by the way, he was like 19. So he totally knew the shit, and I didn't. So go to the first case. We were walking with my cousin and her friends, and there was like totally 5 guys, and we were checking them out like every night because we were like, well, I wasn't, because the one of them, he wasn't my type. I just didn't like him. But my cousin, she totally was adoring. He was like, "Oh, he's so nice. Let's talk to him." But well, I don't know. Well, and we made the bets. Like, hey, come on. It was like last night he was in Greece. I was like, come on, let's go and talk to them, because I am the talkative. And how it happened, we talk. And we say, okay, hi, how are you? What are you doing? And they made it up, and they were like, hey, you know what? She didn't like you. I was like, I don't know, but okay. And the bet was give him a kiss on the cheek, guys. And I was like, okay, I will do that. It's not a big deal. I was like, okay. And he was like, and he starting to like put his tongue in my mouth. And it was the best kiss I ever got. Thank you.
Thanks so much. All right, do we have another volunteer? I think Niklaus first.
Go can go here.
All right, welcome Niklaus on the stage.
Proposal?
All right, guys. Things are getting heavy. All right. I'll paint the situation again. You've been with your partner for a while now, and you think it's the time. Time to make the move. Time to propose. Now, this is really hypothetical. You don't have to propose to anyone. You can propose to someone in particular, or it can be me. But beware, I might say no. If you die, you're all. Just 30 seconds to prepare. You can improvise. I think we all need to learn how to do this. This is a very useful skill.
Sam, it has been already 3 years since we have met for the very first time in Dunkin' Donuts in Jakarta. And we went for some awesome karaoke afterwards. And to be honest, it was not your voice which caught my attention first. It was your beautiful, cute smile and your big eyes, which made my heart beat faster. And you know, since then, days, months, and now even years passed by. And the more time is passing by, the more I realize how much I love you. And it's because with you, I feel at home. And with you, I'm forgetting the world around us. And with you, I would like to spend the whole life. And that's why Christianity. Will you spend the rest of your life with me and marry me? Is it a yes?
We're going to have a break. More break. All process it. Oh man. Would it be awkward if she said no? Alright. Wait. Hold your applause. I just one more favor to ask all of you. Since this is kind of a, I mean it's official now, but I'm guessing they would like to take some time so they can, tell their parents. So, hold your best wishes or, photos on Facebook or tagging or anything for at least like a week and give them some time so they can share this news with their parents. Alright? Thanks. Now we have 5-minute breaks.
Oh my god, man, you rocked. You are best tabletop master.
Amazing! Did you know that?
Yeah. Did he know?
I almost cried! Oh my god, I'm like, stop talking!
I'm not too much to congratulate you.
I was saying you almost cried!
Yeah, dude.
Yes! Oh my god! Like, seriously?
Write article to Toastmaster magazine.
Oh my god!
You want to propose?
Just not like
I didn't know that! I was like,
Yeah, anything can happen in tabletop.
oh my god, that is... Oh my god. I'm speechless. I knew that would happen actually. I'm like, I didn't even know that it should be on purpose. Oh my god.
They've been dating for a long time.
I have to music Toastmasters more.
No, well, but remember what I said you about you.
Well,
so.
it was short.
1%.
You're mean tonight, actually. Like kind of mean to Yuri and to everybody else. Like if you have.
I had to balance it out, it has to be sweet and...
And you were taking too much time explaining the other stickers.
Wow, this is so nice.
Oh my god. It was touchable.
Hey, whose idea?
Oh shoot.
Cole's idea.